Hey Zoo Family, welcome to today's video. We are in a hotel in Tampa, Florida, far from home. Actually, it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours. 2 hours with really bad traffic. And we're out here staying one night, and we're bringing you along to a special event. And we're gonna tell you all about it.
So we have this awesome opportunity to share our adoption story with about 175 people tonight in hopes that the gift of adoption would raise more money to help more families in the future with their adoptions.
Yeah, it's this awesome fund, and they helped us tremendously when we were adopting that sweet little girl you see way back there. We're talking about you. Did you know? Okay. I told her what we were doing this morning on the way to school. She was like, wow, adoption costs that much? It's the first time I'd ever told her Mommy wasn't there. And she goes, whoa. Whoa. Like, I compared it to the price of things like the car, how much the car costs versus that. And I told her how the gift of adoption was one of the organizations rather, that helped us. So now we get to go speak at this donor event, is what you'd call it, and share our story. And we're really excited. We want to record the whole thing and put it up for you guys to see. Maybe some of you will give too. We would love that. That would just make our day to know that we've paid it forward somehow toward other people's adoptions. But they chose one family. They wanted one family out of all of their recent cases, I guess you would say, all of the people they've helped. And we said, you know, we advocate for adoption. You know, we have a YouTube channel. We'd love to share what you guys do on our YouTube channel. And they said, that's pretty amazing. Let us get back to you. And they got back to us pretty quick and said, we would love to have you guys come out. So we're out here in Tampa. We are actually across the street from the airport. I told Melanie, literally watching the planes take off, I haven't been this close to an airport since India. Jinx. Man, I want to go back to Delhi so bad. I can smell the buffet right now. Is it taking off?
Is it coming back?
Okay, it's gonna.
Right there, it's right there.
Yes, yes. It's gonna take off. It's gotta get in position and then it'll take off. It's way over there, but it feels like we're
getting closer.
We're in New Delhi.
It's turning.
What's up, Logan?
Is the second movie of what we watched last night came out? Did it came?
Oh, The Mandalorian?
Yes.
Episode 2 did come out.
Yes. Today?
Zoo Family, have you seen The Mandalorian on Disney Plus? Have you seen Disney Plus at all? It's a great service. Again, we are not sponsored by Disney Plus, but we would love to be. Shameless plug. Please Disney sponsor us and we'll advertise Disney Plus for you.
The first part's so good.
Mandalorian was so good. It's the Star Wars series they're putting out. Oh my goodness. Mom's the only one who hasn't seen it. When are you gonna watch it?
I'm gonna spend time with Daisy.
I know, you've been with Daisy.
And Daisy.
Oh, Daisy hasn't seen it. Daisy isn't gonna be seeing much, Katie. Okay, it's gonna take off. Here it goes. Here it goes. We're gonna watch an airplane take off. Everybody ready?
You can, like, whenever you touch the window, like it's gonna take off. Like moves.
I know. You can feel it rumble.
There's another airplane over there.
You can feel it rumble. Okay, we gotta be quiet now. Ready?
I just feel it.
Hear it?
It's gonna take off.
There it goes.
There's two.
There it goes.
It took off.
Flying Southwest. We love Southwest. Sponsor us, Southwest.
I see it. I see it. I see it.
There it goes.
I see it.
There it goes.
There's another one that's gonna do it. There's another one.
No, they're leaving town, Logie Bear. They're leaving town.
Do the plus on the plane.
That's pretty cool. Does that remind you of being in India, Katie, at the hotel and watching planes take off?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
There's
How
another
sweet.
one gonna take off.
How precious that we're here for an adoption benefit and we get put in a hotel that reminds us of India.
Dad, can we show the viewers Mandalorian?
We can't show the Mandalorian. We would get flagged.
Daddy, is the second one's gonna fly?
I know. Just keep watching them. You can keep watching them all night.
Is the third one's gonna fly out?
So long as we're not at the donor event tonight.
And the other one fly It's taking off.
Yep, there goes another one.
Put that on that airplane.
Pretend you're the airplane. I'm pretending. I'm pretending.
I'm a wheels.
Logan. There. Are you gonna fly up into the air? There he goes. He's flying up into the air. So we have arrived, and This fundraiser is amazing. It is it's like a Mexican fiesta theme, and we got out of our car and we could hear a full-on, hey, stop, wait.
There's cars
right here. We could hear a full-on mariachi band playing in the distance. So we'll see if we can catch that for you. We're gonna try and, we're good, we can go together now. We'll try and see how much of this we can video tonight. Yeah, there it is. There it is. You hear the mariachi band? The cars are passing by, you probably can't hear. There it is.
I see.
It's like we're at the Mexico Pavilion at Epcot.
Imagine they give out free hats.
Free sombreros?
You can hear it now.
I know. I feel like they're playing just for us.
95% off.
I know.
Oh, right in the water, love.
Family, this is pretty insane. This is the first time we've been ever asked to do something like this, and this is a beautiful home, beautiful property. It's on a golf course, like a country club here in Tampa, Florida, and this is too legit to quit. Seriously, is this the craziest home you've ever seen?
It's more than crazy than I ever seen. Yeah.
Yes.
It's very crazy.
It's very crazy. You guys, they said you could take these when we leave, little beads.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Well, that one's pretty. That one's really pretty. Yeah, you can hold on to it. It kind of looks Indian a little bit. So as you can imagine, for the kids, the luster wore off pretty quick because this is a stuffy adult party. It's a garden party, basically. The hosts were so kind to let the kids come up and watch a movie while we're waiting to do our little speech. We're just, man, they were so kind to us and our kids. So this is a family that loves children, you can tell. It's not only a fund that loves children, but it's a family atmosphere too. Everyone who sees us is so excited to see us. They've never met us before, but I think they can tell that we're the guest speakers because we showed up with kids. We're the only ones who showed up with kids. But we wanted to, show the whole image of what an adoptive family looks like. I'm gonna ask someone to record it for me, everything that Melanie and I shared tonight, and hopefully it comes out good and we can share it. If so, the next thing we'll be seeing will be that.
The Gift of Adoption Florida chapter is the first chapter of the Gift of Adoption Fund, which is now a national organization in 26 states. And we are so humbled by the fact that in 26 different states there are volunteer boards, just like all of our volunteer board members here, raising money in whatever fun, creative ways they have to help these children. Our organization is mainly volunteer-based, and we feel passionate about it because we either have adopted children of our own, we've been adopted, or we just really believe that children really deserve a fair chance and a forever family. I think we can all agree on that. So, since our inception, almost 20 years ago, nationally, we have granted out over $9 million. Huge number, yes. Through your generosity, we're able to grant $1.3 million over the past several years. We're going to reach an important milestone with your help tonight. Since our inception, we have made 496 grants through our chapter. We're going to cross the 500 child mark as a result of the money that we're raising here tonight. So we're real happy and real pleased with that important milestone. And we think it's really important for you to understand where your generous dollars are going. And we are so fortunate to have a wonderful family here that we helped support a couple years ago, the Chandler Family. And I am going to hand the mic over to Melanie and Mike to tell you about their story.
It's so awesome to be here and see the behind the scenes of what we got to experience. It's overwhelming. It really is. It's amazing. We're the Chandlers. This is my husband, Mike. I'm Melanie. This is our oldest, Caleb. This is our adopted daughter, Cadie. Our 7-year-old Logan, and our 5-year-old Timmy. And I just had a baby 2 weeks ago. She was born at 34 weeks, and she's still in the NICU. But really appreciate just being here tonight. We were asked to share a little bit of our story, so that's what we're going to do, and how gift of adoption just really blessed us, and just provided hope for us. So our adoption story started in 2013, and we kind of just felt like that's what we were supposed to do, and really quickly we had 3 biological boys, and so going to a country that girls were 70% of what was at the orphanage in India, 70% of them are girls. It just kind of made sense that, okay, we didn't have a girl, let's pursue India. And with the gendercide still really rampant in that country, India just made sense. What didn't make sense was 2 years into the process, India told us that we were ineligible to adopt Cadie. And that's where, before I start crying, Mike's gonna take over.
We thought our adoption journey was done. At 2 years in, when most families are bringing their child home and having the first family photo shoot like millennials do, and all that fun stuff, we were being told no. After 2 years of waiting, we were like, tell us we're ineligible like day one, and we don't break our hearts 2 years in. And we really thought our adoption journey was done. We were thinking like, okay, is this a sign we're supposed to stop? What's going on? We felt like we were in a state of suspended animation. We were moving, but we weren't going anywhere anymore. We thought we knew where our life was headed. We had this, committing to adoption is not easy, I'll say, because often you have to commit to a multi-year process, and you don't know what your life is going to look like down the road. So you have to go all in on a complete mystery. And we didn't know where our life was headed anymore. And we didn't have a picture of this little face yet to keep us going. We hadn't been matched. We were just told no. And where we were, we needed support. And Gift of Adoption was one of the organizations we believe God used actually to tell us to keep going. That picture of the troops lifting the flag at Iwo Jima, we felt like we were falling backwards, and all of a sudden we just felt all these hands propping us up. Friends, family, pastors, strangers who we would meet at the supermarket, and they were adoptive families, and they would share their story, and we'd get that energy to keep going. And then out of nowhere, where money had always been a struggle, money was the one thing that was always a struggle with our adoption, we get a grant. You don't get a grant if you're supposed to stop. And we said, okay, this is a sign. We're supposed to keep going. And we pressed on, and we were a 4-year adoption, not common, twice as long as the average for many people who adopt internationally. But man, was it not only timely that we received financial support. You have no idea, people. Look, like we're just average folks, but you have no idea. I want you to see my face, the sincerity of my face. When we received the grant, we didn't just receive money. In fact, I would say money was the least we received. The greatest thing we received was hope, was encouragement to continue, was a little bit more energy to press on when we weren't sure we could anymore, because we were tired of having the heart ripped out of our chest. All sorts of no's. That wasn't the only no we ever heard, by the way. We could keep going, but we were told we have a time limit tonight. And I'm a pastor, and I can talk for hours. So I want you to know, as you have given just to show up, as you consider whether your church, your company, your household would continue giving to this fund, I want you to know that you're not just giving financially. You're giving emotional stability and support to families that are trying, and they're up against a system that is tough, that is designed for the protection of children, yes, but because of that has tons of delays, tons of no's, tons of heartbreak, and tons of hurdles. So you're helping in ways you can't imagine, and we struggle to try and to put into words. So we want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts to the Gift of Adoption, to all of you for being here tonight. Like Melanie said at the beginning, this is amazing to see all the things that went into the check that we got. Just amazing the work you all do. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
Thank you, Mike and Melanie.
Wow. What an experience.
Super awesome night.
I can't even tell you, Zoo Family. That was amazing to get to see, really. Wait, guys, we're going across the street. Stop right here. The lengths that people go to support adoption. You know, not everyone adopts, but everyone can do their part. And these people, wow.
They really believe.
They believe, and they go out of their way, and they do a lot of legwork to pull together businesses, other funds, foundations, to pool the money together and do these silent raffles and all sorts of stuff that raises more money for more adoptions than I can even put into words. To be part of this was really cool, and it was great to make some connections with these wonderful people tonight. We got to meet a lot of board members who are on the board for the Gift of Adoption, and gosh, I hope that you would maybe consider giving if you can, or looking them up and finding how you can get involved.
So we're heading back to the hotel and gonna enjoy, I don't know, like I feel like we haven't been hanging around each other lately.
Well, with you back and forth between the hospital and everything, we haven't had steady time to enjoy each other.
I know, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, we missed like 3 or 4 game nights or something, or 2 or 3.
That's right.
We haven't had family nights either.
Family game night.
Yeah, so this is really nice. This is just such a nice opportunity for us just to reconnect and
as a family, get a change of scenery out of town.
Absolutely.
And while we're at it, benefit orphans.
That's right.
Like, come on. This was God, like, putting this in our lap and reconnecting us with a wonderful organization. We just want to say, if anyone from Gift of Adoption Fund watches this video, thank you so much. It was an honor to come share our story tonight.
It really was. It was an honor to meet so many amazing people who have the same passion that we do.
Yeah.
So it's just really awesome. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, comment, and share, and we will see you next time.
Bye.